So I just had the most painful hiccups ever, and I was getting real scared. But they have stopped, and my lungs or whatever are starting to calm down. And I had the craziest headache. I just don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. But I was thinking I would get on and play a little. Hey, so right now is the next day. It's the morning. It is like 7:50 a.m. I'm currently walking on the treadmill. It's my morning exercise. I want to start, going back on my health journey again. And so it's time to start, and it doesn't help that I am on my monthly. But if I put another excuse, it's just pushing off something that I know has to happen. And so I weighed myself today in the morning, right before I started this right now. Not that it's gonna make a difference right off the bat, but let me put you down somewhere. Here. So I weighed in at 220 pounds, 0.7. Yeah, 220.7 pounds. It's more than like a day ago. A day ago I was at 219.9, and I had just been eating really badly again, and I was at my lowest since again getting all this weight. I was weighing before like maybe like a month ago or two. I think I was weighing at 215 around there, or maybe even less than that. But yeah, I want to start documenting it so that I could hold myself accountable for my actions. And so I'm also going to be tracking my macronutrients. I've used like a calculator online to really determine what my macronutrients should be with where I'm at in my weight now and the goal weight. So yeah, then we're going to be following that. I just don't want to continue this way. I don't feel healthy. I've suffered a lot of health problems in the past, and I was at my heaviest then due to my health problem that I had, and I just know I don't ever want to get back to that position, even though it's a completely different thing, but just the feeling of it, don't want to get back to that. And to see that I'm going back up, it's just like, oh, no, I'm not going to erase a whole year's worth of progress, because in a whole year, I zoned in on losing weight, even though there was setbacks, but I zoned in on losing weight, lost like 11 pounds or something like that, despite everything, but it was really showing, like, but, and I'm going back up it, and it's just like, no, I'm not erasing a year's worth of progress. So I don't want to keep waiting. I don't want to keep thinking, oh, maybe later, maybe another time. Not today, I'm not feeling like it. Like, I'm just, I don't want to do that no more. Mind you, I don't have a membership to the gym anymore, because because of the same fact that I wasn't going, and the gym membership that me and my husband will go to is expensive. I know I could get a cheap one, but I don't want to pay for it yet until I can at least set my mindset to actually doing exercise every day. I want to hope to do exercise every day, but based on the macronutrients calculator, I had set it for like 2 to 3 times a week, but ideally I want to work out every day. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I don't have a gym membership. I do have this treadmill and my house. I do have a mat somewhere. It's embarrassing. I have a mat somewhere and like weights, like a 5-pound weights, like dumbbells too. And I think that should be like with what I need or what I'm getting, where I'm beginning at. I think I also have like some bands, and there's a lot of, it's just like I could do just with my own body. I honestly woke up at like 5. I wasn't feeling good because the day before, okay, yesterday, I was already not feeling well. But guess what? Why was I not feeling well? Because of the things I was eating. I ate Cheetos. I'm lactose intolerant. That really set up my stomach for failure. I ate leftover pasta, which also has dairy in it. Then I ate 2 chicken wings that were like 3 that my husband bought late at night because he didn't want to cook for himself. Mind you, I had the option to say I didn't want anything, but I caved knowing that I didn't feel well, and I asked for it and I ate it, and I literally felt sick to my stomach. I wanted to throw up. I couldn't eat. I went to go to sleep at like 11 or 10 something, and I don't know how I managed to go to sleep, but I did. Woke up at 5. I woke up early. I'm gonna say at 5 or a little earlier than that, and I literally felt like I was gonna throw up, and I did throw up. Like it just came up, and like I managed to bring it back down. I had to get up and make myself lemon ginger tea to calm my stomach. It did, ultimately, but I couldn't go back to sleep. And well, I did. Clearly, I went back to sleep, but I ended up waking up. And I've just been on my phone, watching TikToks. I feel like what usually discourages me is not seeing the progress. And I just feel like when you were saying you're not gonna ever, especially when you're trying to lose weight, you're not gonna see the progress. Probably not in a couple of months, maybe, give or take. And it's discouraging and it's hard, but it's better for you to start now, even if it's a little, and so later that's progress building up. And so I was just like, yeah, you're right. It is something that has to pile. And when I tell you I used to get so discouraged by the numbers on the scale, and by not seeing my stomach magically being flatter. But honestly, saying that I gained weight is just like, girl, you're going the opposite direction. You're trying to see those numbers fall, but you're doing the opposite. So it's just like, okay, no, I'm gonna get back onto the regimen and try to lose weight. And I was doing good, and it was, the way I was losing weight was clearly not eating junk food, eating healthier, eating veggies, eating more protein, and no actual crazy carbs. That's how I lost the weight, and it was looking good according to everybody else. I clearly see the difference now. No, we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna do this. We're currently at, let's see when that time shows up. I'm at a 2.0 speed, and we're at 13 minutes. You see this? This is like the telltale sign, despite everything else, I'm gaining weight again. Because usually, when I'm, losing majority of my weight, this is the first to go. It's just like, what's the excuse when you have a treadmill at home? And I have a park across from where I live with a track with pathways, like where you could just walk in general. And it's just like, dang, you have no excuse, because God has put everything in your reach. Mind you, I don't mean to go on a tangent, but I could have died from what I had. 5 years of not being diagnosed with, I mean, mind you, the majority of it being undiagnosed was because I gave up on myself. I didn't care about my health because I believed I was fat, and that was it, and I gave up until the point that I was feeling crazy pains every day, and it took for it to happen so consecutively, excruciating, for me to finally go to the doctor. And that's when he got diagnosed. It was handled, and mind you, I dropped so much weight because of that thing that they took out. I dropped all the way to 198, and I gained it all back. So, despite that being a huge thing, my mental state brought me back up those numbers. And so, it's like you could have died any time of those, within those 5 years, and you didn't. And you have all the support, and you have all these means to try to lose weight, and the only thing stopping you is yourself and your mouth. Because I could stop myself, and I don't. Or I could not stop myself by going on the treadmill, and I do. I want to wake my husband, but he's gonna wake up soon. We have people coming to the house, and they're gonna go over this, so I just want to get this exercise out, and then I think I'm gonna do one more during the night time. I'm gonna start just with the treadmill first before I find my mat and those weights. But yeah, we're gonna go all in. You know what it is too, like I'm gonna be talking for so long. I'll check in with you in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. And I am tired. Sit down. And I'm still nauseous. Never went away. I thought tea would have made it go away. It didn't. It absolutely didn't. But I think I feel like I could taste it more. The tea. And it makes me want to literally puke. And I'm sweating. And you know what? I went into this room thinking it was cold. And I'm sweating. And I want to throw up, and so like I don't even want to eat right now. But I know if I don't eat, I'm gonna eat at night. And if we're trying to stay in our macros, if we want to stay in the macros, we can't. Watch to charge so I could track my steps and everything. So to track macros, right now I would probably just be tracking it on my phone, which doesn't seem like I would probably just be tracking it on like my notepad or something. I used to use MyFitnessPal or my notes. This is what I look like right now. Gain weight a lot. See that? A lot. I want to lose that. I want to lose weight in general. Don't care how it looks, just trying to gain weight. I'm thirsty. I'm very thirsty, so we're gonna get a cup of water. Despite how my stomach feels, I don't know, man. Got some water. And first thing I see opening this fridge is eggs, strawberries, some celery, some tofu, Greek yogurt, plain. That could work with the strawberries. And you know what? The probiotics will help my stomach. So I think I am gonna do some yogurt and some strawberries. You know, part of me was looking at the eggs and was like, oh, those eggs look good. But also, I am lazy, right? That's why we got here. I don't want to cook. This doesn't expire until March, so we are good with that. We have to measure this out. What is it again? 4s? Yeah. This is what I'm gonna use, 3 of these. I already know the dogs are gonna bark once they hear him knock, because he's currently knocking on the other ones. Okay. 3. Feels good actually right now. Okay, got the yogurt here. Okay, hey, just checking back in. I am currently using the Chronometer app to track my macros, and I today ate for breakfast. Don't mind that. That was me laying on a hair tie. But for breakfast I ate the yogurt with strawberries, and then for lunch I made a pasta tuna fish salad, in a sense, I guess that was called. And I used yellow lentil pasta, and that had 23 grams of protein. And then I used a light tuna fish can, and that was also 23 grams of protein. And then I used the serving size of mayo, and I'm still good with my macros. I still have a good amount left. I don't know if I could come back to this video if I, you know, go to check. Let's see how that works. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. But I have 56 grams of protein already consumed out of 100 grams, and 30. Oof, hope I don't. Okay, so yeah, it was 36 out of 174 grams, and then 13 grams of fat out of 30 grams that I'm supposed to have. Alright, it's the end of the day. We're checking in. I'm going based off of my macro counter app. I did go like a bit above. I basically went above my fat percentage I'm allowed to do, but I stood so below my carbs, and I think I'm only off by a little bit on my protein, but it's definitely something I have to keep track of more for the fat. I feel like I ate pretty solid today, in my opinion. And I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the treadmill. And yeah, this is a good day. Could be better. I don't want to discourage myself though. How am I feeling? My stomach no longer hurts. It was very difficult this morning, which I want to keep in mind as a reminder to not eat that, because that was rough. Constantly wanting to throw up, being nauseous at every little thing. No, don't want to do that again. I still could not find my mat or my weights. I think it's in some closet, I'm not sure. It's the first day. No matter what, I feel like I'm getting below my calorie intake, so I should be losing weight, because that means I'm in a calorie deficit. But clearly, one day doesn't do anything. It has to be consistent. But I'll catch it in with you in another video and keep you guys updated. So please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and go follow me on TikTok at Bunny's Vanity. And you know, I created a Twitch, it's also at Bunny's Vanity, and I want to do some gaming there. But you know, right now I don't have the camera and all the gear for it, but I can always still stream my screen when I'm playing on my PS5. And everything's gonna be a learning curve. We're currently at, let's see the time. Six minutes.